Hi everyone, so today we're going to be doing Charlize Theron from Snow White and the Huntsmen. Now first thing you're going to want to do is go to your makeup collection and get out all the cool colours, so greens, blues, cool purples, silvers and greys, and preferably lights, so light blues and light greens, nothing dark. So first thing I'm going to do is sort out my winter skin. Had a couple of breakouts and discoloration. Next up we're going to bleach those brows. Using this technique, I have a Benefit Highbrow pencil. I'm going to take this across my hairs. Any light pencil will do. Just a really quick and simple way to get your brows a bit lighter. As you can see there, that kind of doesn't look quite natural. All you do is just take a brow and lash comb and just brush it through to make it a bit more even. And then I'm going to take some Omega, or Omega, I never know how to pronounce that, and just lightly dust that through the brows, just get a bit more colour back in. I will not get my brows as light as Charlize Theron's in this look. I mean, her hair is like peroxide blonde, so her brows are very, very light. Okay, now I'm going to do some contour. Now, on the contrary to what I said before, contour needs to be quite warm. The reason why I say warm is basically Charlize Theron's character is a snow queen, so she's got very icy, pale features, but she's not deathly. So adding a cool contour will make you look quite deathly. So you want to keep an element of warmth into it. I'm going to take this contour, which is, Sleek Contour Kit. And what I'm doing, I'm contouring right on the outer corner here. If you bring in, with a really pale look, if you bring your contour right down along the cheekbone, it makes it look really quite sunken in and deathly, which is what you don't want. So just at the sides, you want her to have some sort of life in her. So basically come no further than there. And then to add a bit of colour to the cheeks, got a Daniel Sadler watercolour blush, and I just like to apply this with my fingers. Just in the outer part of the contour. I swear this is the only warmth you're going to get with this look. And then just adding a tiny bit of the light foundation to even all that up. I'm using Estee Lauder in Shell. I'm going to start off with a grey. This is a MAC one. It's called Scene. And I'm going to take this with a soft 217 brush, starting with the inner corner of the eye, and bring it right up to the brow. And down. You want to keep this really high up, so tilt your head back and bring this across, because we're going to have that whole eye space to paint, so you want to keep it really high up. It's basically like a contour, this shade. Okay, next we're going to move on to some blues and greens, and you want sort of light blues and light greens, just sort of like sky blues and turquoisey greens. So for example, I've got this one from MAC, it's called Mood Reflection. Greens, I'm using greens mostly in palettes. I think the best one I've found is this colour here, and this is from an Accessorize palette. I'm going to apply this green. I've had to show you what the colour looks like on the brush. You want that's... Where am I going to... I hope you can see that. You want that sort of colour. This is going to go here. And we're going to dab this colour into that inner corner, just there. ideally you don't want to go into the lid, but if you do, it doesn't matter because we can sort that out. You just want to go into just above the crease space, but not basically in between the grey and the lid. And then we're going to move on to a blue. I'm going to use my Moon's Reflection, using the same brush because we want the blues and the greens to be sort of blended together, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to take this along the outer corner and bring it down. Don't be afraid to mix all these colours up, these blues and these greens. Next we're going to move on to a purple. I'm going to use this colour from MUA, and it's shade 9, and I'm going to take this underneath my lashes. Now just looking at this, I think this purple is a bit too strong for this look, so I'm probably going to go over it with a more neutral colour just to dilute it a bit. But I'm going to start off by putting this purple underneath as a base, and taking this purple just on the outer corner here. Now in the original look, I'm basing my look on the poster rather than the actual film look, because I haven't actually seen the film. It's not as purple as what I'm making it out to be, but I'm going to dilute it. As you can see, I haven't changed my brush once. Okay, that's the sort of base you want. We're going to add the silver now, using Electra by MAC. And this is going to go onto my lid. It's going to literally almost dust over the top of those colours. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this colour here from MAC. I think, I'm almost 100% certain it's Smut. If it's not Smut, it looks extremely similar. It's like a dirty colour. It's the best way I can describe it. And of course I said I wouldn't use any warm colours, but only a tiny bit just to neutralise that purple. Add a bit of darkness, Avon Super Shock liner. Now I'm going to use this little Wonder product. It's an MUA product, and it's the Pearl Shadow, the white one, sort of like an off-white. And I love using it as a highlight particularly on shimmery shades. And I love to dab this just on the ball of my socket. Just sort of brightens up a little bit. Makes it look a bit more three-dimensional. I don't know if you've noticed, but the products I've used on my eyes have been very, very affordable. I mean, apart from the Moon's Reflection MAC eyeshadows, they can be quite expensive. But really, any sky blue eyeshadow will do. And I'm using, the MUA products are like £1 each. I did use a MAC eyeshadow for my contour, but that seems just a plain grey. You can get any grey eyeshadow. And I'm using a MAC brush, which is expensive, but I've only really used this one brush for this look. Good brushes really do see you through, I think. A little Wonder product. This is from Makeup Atelier, and it's white. It's meant to be white, even though it doesn't look white. It's just well loved. Where are we? Let's see. Something. Gonna add this liner. Gel liner into the inner corner, and because it's so pigmented you only need a tiny amount, which is why it lasts forever. And then with a clean brush, or just your finger because it's easier and cheaper, just dab that in. Mascara. This is Benefit They're Real. Okay, now for lips. Now if you have Stone Lip Pencil, which is a MAC lip pencil, that'd be perfect. I have left my Stone Lip Pencil back at my flat, so I'm going to have to make do with this technique. I'm going to add my grey eyeshadow to my lips. Basically what Stone Lip Pencil's good at is good at taking any redness out of your lips. I'm going to take out this, just like using a grey eyeshadow or a grey pencil, and then with a Avon Pout lipstick, I'm going to take this and I'm going to dab it on. So there you go, this has been my icy cool smoky eye inspired by Charlize Theron from Snow White and the Huntsmen. I really hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all soon. Ciao!